History is uncomfortable. It's not designed to make you feel good. It just is.
It just is. In California, toy stores will be forced to segregate, meaning there will no longer be boys and girls section, because everything is gender neutral. New York adds a gender neutral option to birth certificates, because who cares about an efficient and accurate society? And if you don't date women with... Is it women? Or is it women? Women? And if you don't date women with penises, you, my friend, are transphobic. Yes, you heard me right. Let's get into it. Before we get started, I must introduce you to my favorite TikToker. It fits very well with the theme of this video. I don't use TikTok myself, but sometimes I see the videos on my Twitter feed. I don't know who this woman is. I don't know where she's from. All I know is that she's a woman, she's black, she's funny, and she's smart. Check it out.
So Lincoln did not free the slaves. Everyone, listen to me.
Jesus, take the wheel. I'm just trying to eat my pizza rolls. History is uncomfortable. It's not designed to make you feel good. It just is. Lincoln was a Republican. The Republican Party was founded in opposition to the Kansas-Nebraska Act, which expanded slavery into that territory. This is fact, whether you like it or not. Lincoln was anti-slavery from childhood. Lincoln being the first Republican president and Southern Democrats knowing the Republican platform was anti-slavery, man didn't even get inaugurated good before they started seceding. They knew he was coming for slavery. And come for slavery he did. The Emancipation Proclamation freed the slaves, and the Union Army delivered the message. The last two states to free slaves, Kentucky and Delaware, they did it with the 13th Amendment, which was 1865. The Emancipation Proclamation freed the slaves. The 13th Amendment made it permanent. Lincoln righted or wrong, yes. Lincoln freed the slaves, like that's just history, I'm sorry. If you're gonna be a white savior, make sure you get a white hood to match.
I showed you that video for two reasons. First, because the theme of this video is, it is what it is. We must accept reality as it is. The second reason why I wanted to show you that video is because I wanted to call a woman smart in defiance of the radical left, which believes that women shouldn't be called smart. Seriously. Let me read you this tweet. Stop calling your female colleagues smart or clever or brilliant. It's sexist and infantilizing. You never ever stress how truly bright Brandon is when recommending a spirit of trust. It shouldn't be surprising to you in 2021 that women are capable of thought. Radical feminist, everybody. That's preposterous. Of course women should be complimented and told how smart or brilliant they are if they actually are. And the same goes for men. If you think I'm smart, comment down below. I like that compliment too. Oh, you think you're smart, you ginger fucking idiot? Now, yesterday was International Women's Day, a day to honor all women. Great. Wonderful. My question is, what is a woman? According to the ACLU, a woman is anybody, or I guess anything, that identifies as a woman. Let's see some of the tweets that they decided to send out on International Women's Day. On International Women's Day, here's your reminder that trans women are women. No one gets to tell us what it means to be a woman. Not our bosses, not the government. Policing womanhood is bad for all women. And then my favorite comment, of course they got racial because this is nonsensical, but my favorite comment is this. On International Women's Day, you want to remind females that we can't have one single day that's actually about us. Males who feel female have to be centered on this day. And every day, apparently. Every day, indeed. Trans lives matter. Beijing Biden's administration, of course, agrees with the ACLU's definition of woman. So they decided to add a third gender to federal forms. Here's a clip of Jen Klein saying that.
Executive orders on gender equity. The president and the vice president campaigned during the election on giving a third gender option on federal government IDs to individuals who want them. Does the president see value in signing an executive order to make that happen?
I haven't looked yet to see whether that requires an executive order. I mean, I would note that we are very inclusive in our definition of gender, and we intend to address all sorts of discrimination and, fight for equal rights for people, whether that's LGBTQ plus people, women, girls, men. So, that's certainly something that we will look at, but I honestly don't know whether that requires an executive order.
The American Civil Liberties Union is pushing for an executive order for this action. I was wondering if anything like that was under consideration at this time.
Sounds like we'll have to just look into it a little bit more and see what's required.
Now, it's not just the federal government that's going cuckoo. California wants to ban segregation in toy stores. Sounds good, but segregation really means a boys section and a girls section. What's wrong with being efficient? Huh? Nothing, but you're being offensive. Everything must be gender neutral. Everything must be plain. But it's not just California that's going cuckoo. If you go across the country to New York, you could put a gender neutral gender on your birth certificate. Because you wouldn't want to imprint on your child what they're a man, they're a woman, male, female. They have to decide themselves. Because as a society, we allow kids to decide everything for themselves. What food they can eat, what school they can go to, where they have genital mutilation. So, I guess we're all going cuckoo. Now, you may be thinking, hey, if this country goes up in flames because we don't use logic and we don't live in reality anymore, maybe I can go live in the UK. You, my friend, are wrong. They might just be worse than us. Check this out from The Spectator. Some women have penises. If you don't sleep with them, you're transphobic. I don't know how to respond to that. There's nothing to say. When someone tries telling me there's no biological differences between a man and a woman, between male and female, I bring up this argument, and it's quite simple for me. Listen, you want to open a dog farm, you have a dog, you need another dog so you can get pregnant. You go and buy a dog and they give you another female. Can you start your dog farm? Why or why not? Oh, because you need male reproductive organs? Oh! So there is a difference. If you want to call women womenixen, do it. If you want to be trans, do it. If you want to believe there's no biological differences between males and females, do it. The problem is, these people, the gender theory, critical theory folk, they're militant and authoritarian about it. It's not just about them believing it. You have to believe it too. And if you don't believe it, they come after you. That's the problem I have with this. If you want to come after me for it, come after me for it. I hope more people wake up and start saying things like this, because right now, America, our political structure, and our schools are infected with this virus. And if we don't get rid of it, it's going to be a terminal illness for our country. And I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. What do you guys think? Are we ignoring reality, or am I just too close-minded? Comment your opinions down below. For me, it's very simple. Some people are choosing not to see reality the way it is. And it's not the way it is because white people made it that way or the patriarchy made it that way. It just is what it is. If you made it this far into the video, hit the like button, subscribe. It's free. Thank you. See you next time.